Alright, personal thank you from me to you guys for enjoying my little cartoon demons from my Annabelle review. Not gonna lie, that shit took forever to make, so thank you for liking it. You're awesome. Gone Girl. So Gone Girl is directed by David Fincher, is based off of a novel. Ultimately, you have Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike. They're a married couple, everything seems happy, and then one day Ben Affleck comes home and his wife's missing. It looks like there are signs of a struggle. So it's this whole media thing like, oh, my wife's missing. And you're like, oh, that sucks for Affleck. But immediately you're like, did he do it? Because, you know, you suspect because you're normal. And it starts revealing her diary and you're like, maybe the husband did do it. So now we have a missing person movie that's ultimately, you feel like it's a murder mystery from the get-go. That's what I loved about this movie. You feel like an onlooker. You feel like you have felt a million times before when you see a story like this on the news. You're like, I don't know all the facts. I just see what the media is showing me. So the whole time you're like, is he just an awkward guy or is he a sociopath who killed his wife? And that's really intriguing. I like that. You don't know who to root for. This movie starts taking twists and turns, none of which bored me. I like that. A movie like this, I don't want to see it go from A to Z. You're like, all right, nice little bow, done. I want twists and turns in there. Keep me interested. This movie certainly keeps you interested. Important because this movie's long. Holy shit. I'll get into that later though, but yeah. First of all, everyone did a great job in this movie. Ben Affleck did a good job. Rosamund Pike, that's the one right there. That's the ticket. This lady steals the show. I didn't think that was possible. The only thing that she's done that stands out in my mind is that she was a Bond girl at one point. Other than that, I can't name a thing that she's done that I remember until this movie. This is the Rosamund Pike movie. Yeah, she's good. Another really impressive performance in this movie from someone who has never impressed me in the entirety of his career. It's Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was awesome in this movie. He is the lawyer that Ben Affleck's character gets because he's ultimately the Johnny Cochran. He does this shit. And he was awesome in this role. It's one of those people I'm like, I don't know who else I would have cast in that role. I'm glad they got Tyler Perry. I said that. I'm glad they got Tyler Perry for this role. Look, I don't dislike Tyler Perry. He's just never impressed me with anything until now. I like the mix of really serious tone to humor that this movie has. At first, I was like, is that conflicting? And then I quickly shoved that out of my head. I was like, no, it's not. What it is it's real. It's really realistic. In any situation, especially a heavy situation like this, in real life, there are going to be people that lighten the mood. They just step into the room and they'll say something and there will be those people that just, they make a joke or they lighten the mood. No one is serious 100% of the time. If they are, those are called boring people and don't come to my party. Yeah, but getting to this movie's length, this movie's a long movie. When the end credits hit, everyone got out of their seats and started funneling out of the movie theater. Everyone in that theater has seen Marvel movies. No one gave a shit if there was a post-credit scene. I know it's not a Marvel movie. I'm just saying they've conditioned us at this point. I'll say that everyone held their pee. No one wanted to take a break. I had a soda in the movie. I was like, man, I gotta go. I've had to go for an hour. I don't want to miss anything important. That's when you know a movie's good, is when you will not take that piss break. I just feel like the last part of this movie, you could have just cut out and just wrapped the movie up. I don't say that lightly because there's still relevant content in there. I'm just saying the movie ends up cutting off anyway. It's like, and end. So you could have just done that like 15 minutes prior and been like, and end. That being said though, this movie's really well acted for being as long as it is. It keeps you interested. It's heavy content. You're engrossed. You want to get to the answers. You want to find out the answers before the cop finds out the answers. You feel like you're the detective. You're watching everything Affleck does and you're sizing it up. You're like, all right, what doesn't add up here? Everyone killed it in this movie. I really enjoyed the movie a lot. It's not a movie I'm gonna go out there and see a lot, but I did enjoy it a lot. I'm gonna say Gone Girl is definitely worth buying on Blu-ray. Alright, so your favorite David Fincher movie out there? That's a good question. What is your favorite? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.